All right, guys, we're about to get right into it, man. So, 55-year-old Marcellus Williams executed. A lot of people have been, very disappointed with this decision. Let's play this clip real quick, man, just for some context so you guys know what's going on here.
Every man has been executed by the state, but a deeply unsettling question remains. Was Marcellus Williams innocent? He was accused of killing Felicia Gale in 1998, but a re-examination of evidence raised questions about whether he actually did it. After years of investigations and hearings, Missouri Governor Mike Parsons stepped in this year and ordered the execution to move forward. Now, that was despite prosecutors, Williams's family, and even the family of Gale pleading to spare Williams's life. Now, that did not happen. And tonight, a last-ditch appeal to the Supreme Court was rejected with the 6-3 vote falling along ideological lines. A devout, practicing Muslim, Williams' last words were, "All praise be to Allah in every situation." The man's last meal, chicken wings and tater tots. And at 7:01 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, Marcellus Williams was given the lethal injection of the sedative pentobarbital, and 9 minutes later, he was pronounced dead.
At one point, he appeared to wiggle his feet, which were underneath a white sheet that's pulled up to his neck, moved his head slightly. Then I could see his chest heaved about a half dozen times. I didn't see any movement after that.
The death penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Neither family spoke after the execution.
All right, man. So, pretty much the man was practically, and I'm not even making this up, guys. There was literally, and I was reading the arrest files in the case. Literally no DNA evidence was found on the knife used to kill Gale, which was the woman that he murdered several years ago. Absolutely no DNA evidence, and there's even reports of prosecutors contaminating that evidence by handling before and during the trial without gloves. The case was just so garbage, and they ended up executing the man. There's so many cases of inadequate service of process. There's so much proper grounds to dismiss the case just with the handling of the evidence itself. There wasn't any DNA found on the knife. The judge was to be honest with you guys, let's just keep it real, was a racist asswipe, in the state of Missouri, and it is what it is. This happens on a daily basis. Now, I want to get to his comments that he made, which is kind of why he's been going viral in the I guess you could call it like the pro-Palestinian movement. So he made his last comments. He put all praises to Allah in every situation. So he was a Muslim, but he made a poem for Palestine before he passed away, right? So a lot of people have been sharing the poem all over the internet. Here's the poem here. The perplexing smiles of the children of Palestine, despite the actions of the few and excessive retaliation, drones, planes, bombs, tanks, rebel buildings demolished, vanished, houses and neighborhoods, hospitals, target, UN shelters disrespected, murder, death, deliberate killing of non-combatants, babies buried alive, amputations, hunger and political starvation, lack of or no water, strategic sanitation, daily terror and terrorized daily, military maneuvering, moving here and there to return back again to nowhere, trauma with all its manifestations, international parlays and hesitation, defiance to the realization of two nations, global aid thwarted, global amnesia, siblings and relatives gone forever, parental worries in the face of apex arrogance and ethnic cleansing by any definition. Still your laughter can be heard, and somehow you are able to smile, O resilient children of Palestine. What a beautiful poem, man. It had me, I was a little emotional reading, but what a beautiful poem that this man wrote before they viciously executed him on a case that's supposed to have been dismissed. And a lot of people have been a lot of people have been supporting the guy, even though the case hasn't really been getting much attention here. You know, man. These are all petitions signing for the guy not to give him the death penalty. You know, there's thousands and thousands of people that study this case. Even though it's not receiving much attention, thousands of people have been signing petitions to not do this to the man.
And excessive retaliation.
Drones, planes, bombs, tanks, rubble.
Drones, planes, tanks, bombs, rubble.
Buildings demolished.
Buildings demolished.
Vanished houses and neighborhoods.
So, and again, this is just, you know, it just exposes the corruption in the justice system. The same system's now deciding our foreign policy worldwide. So, it is what it is, man. Rest in peace to this guy. But that's just what it is, man. So, keep him in your prayers and keep sharing his message to the world. So, shout out to him.